Howdy everybody, and welcome back to BTD6. We're going to do something a little simpler this time, because we've tried another hole, and the order you're seeing them in is not going to be the order that I upload them in. I guess, because this is going to come in between. But we're just going to do a simple run, right? I actually really like Frozen Over. It lets us use Cave Monkey. I haven't used Cave Monkey in a while either, huh? But I'm thinking I'm actually going to do Candy Falls on Chimps, and just... maybe we do blue. How about that? I'm gonna pick a color. Actually, what color is the map? It looks blue to me. We'll go to this. We're gonna do blue monkeys only? Maybe? If the game would be so kind. Actually, how do you start blue monkeys only? Well, you can't do sub or monkey anymore. Is Azili good enough on this map? If we set her to strong right here. Let's see. I bet she is, right? Maybe? Almost. Man. That'd be pretty cool, I think. Probably like a submarine start then. Is there another blue monkey I can afford? Not really, huh? Well, this might be good enough, honestly. Submarine is... Oh, we could get a mermonkey. Okay, we'll hold on in case we don't need to. Mermonkeys are blue, though. I'm calling him blue because of his windows, so we'll call it that, yeah. Wait, so like... Submarine's actually this good? For, I guess this good is misleading, because this map is incredibly simple. That seems like a pretty good spot for Azili, dude. Wow, okay. Okay, and I kind of think, what if we do sub... Wait, hold on. I should probably be looking at the tier 5. Yeah, what if we do sub commander? And we do a bunch of submarines. And then we do like a Poseidon. That sounds like it could be fun, right? Okay, I put this submarine in the worst spot, apparently. Because this guy right here, I don't need to hear it from everybody. Anyway, hey, how are you guys doing? I have been trying to do recordings, and have been getting a little stressed because I have kind of limited time sometimes, right? And I've been trying to do difficult maps, and that's hard. So, I'm gonna have to learn some strats. Maybe if I can get some time to stream, I can learn some things from you guys. You guys can learn me some knowledge, you know? And I can improve, but until then I'm probably gonna just chill out a little bit. I don't necessarily need to get all of the black borders right now and all the gold borders. But I do know that Chimps is very popular as well, right? My Chimps videos always do better than anything else. Well, of my daily videos, right? Because, like, by the way, Azili gets camo detection, you know that? But like, of course, the videos that are, you know, like 2 mega pop and things like that, if they're unique, they do pretty well too. You guys don't need to know about my analytics, really. But, anyway. We're gonna get advanced intel. We're just gonna power up this submarine because Azili handles camo lead. He handles lead for at least until 37, I think. We're gonna also turn on auto start at this point. This is going pretty well though. What else is blue? I know I said Poseidon, but like, do we want to use Poseidon? Kinda not a big fan of Poseidon. Do we count purple? Oh, Super Maelstrom? My beloved tower? Hold on a second. You don't have to tell me twice. I'll put all of my money into Super Maelstrom instead of this sub-commander. Actually, though, like, a middle Poseidon thing would probably be good. Well, okay, no, we can get... I was gonna say what we can do is... Hey, this guy... Get him, to tier 5 and then use the other submarines, but the other submarines turn pretty red. You know. So maybe not that. What other blue lead popping power is there? Hold on, hear me out. Does he ever turn his hat blue? I don't know which skin takes priority, but it'd be pretty funny if you could get a lead popping power with that. It would be kind of funny to me. He has blue. I'm trying to think like towers that have majority blue, by the way. And I mean, these ones all do, so I'm happy with this so far. We will get a blade maelstrom when we can. Although I will say, once things get out of Izzy's range, we don't have camo detection currently. You know, that's a pretty iffy time to be about. I don't think this is... No, I wouldn't count that. It's a blue-gray, but I'm not going to count it. Do any blue towers have D camo options? No. Well, not that one. I guess technically you become pink. No, you're still blue. Okay. You strip camo, don't you? Okay, we'll do it. I have been convinced. And honestly, if I'm buying one of these, I'm probably buying 10 of these. And that's crazy. This thing costs almost as much as a camo village. Would you count it the same value of camo detection? I know it does damage as well. So probably not, right? But is it even close? Because I kind of doubt that it is. His healies are only lead popping power though, you know that? We'll get a few more monkeys. Yeah, there's our lead popping power now. We should be pretty good going forward. We're probably not going to take this to tier 5, just because I think she becomes very pink at that point. Yes, she is a little blue, but it's not the same. Let's see. We could also put one over here. Yeah, that's pretty good. We're probably not going to end up using Maelstrom very much. We'll use it if we need it, but currently it's probably not going to do much. None of these are blue, right? That's too bad. Man, I should have used Pat Fusty for this one. I know Pat Fusty's not blue, but like, that's good. I keep ignoring that man. Not that that's a bad thing. He is Pat Fusty. I'm not crazy about him. But he does have some fun things to do with Maelstroms and attack shooters in general. This seems to be going pretty well. Okay. Of all the things we have going on, she strips... Okay, she strips camo starting at the next level. I think by that point, this should be more than enough camo detection. And at this point, then, we could probably save for Sub-Commander. Or Super Strong, but probably Sub-Commander, I think. Okay. Man, I love Azili's popping power when it comes to Moabs. It's so cool. You do 20 damage over time to them? Is that what it is? Sub-Commander only buffs submarines in range. Right, I forgot about that. Because we're in Chimps. I didn't consider that. I don't think that's a big deal for how we're gonna lay it out anyway, but... It still would have been good to think about, because I could have placed him either down here or probably up here. It would have been a little better. Don't worry, I've got my finger on the trigger to pull off a maelstrom if I need. 3K or 4K away from a tier 5. One that doesn't pop lead, but that is okay. Oh, please. I have a cat. If you didn't know, I have a few cats, but one has climbed up on top of the shelf where the figurines are and is threatening to knock the gargoyles down. And she probably will, honestly. Man, this thing actually does have really good popping power. I way undervalue this guy. We could always go like, we could go like top path as well and get a little bit more land if we need for water towers. Is the boat, are you blue? I would, maybe I'm crazy, but everything kind of looks tinted blue in this game. I swear. I think we'll be okay with a few monkey subs and then... Oh wait, 63 is coming up soon. Oh boy. But I think it'll be okay though, right? Oh yeah. His popping power is really good. I'm going to go insane over this. He's looking like, I'm assuming, yeah, he's the highest pop count. Is it really worth it to invest in a super maelstrom on part of the map that they're not really gonna reach anytime soon? Probably not, right? You know, somebody once asked me, because I said in a stream, like, towers have placement animations. Is it just water towers then? Because, like, you can see every time I place down a submarine, it places them in the water. You know? One more, come on. Nice. I don't really know how good it is to tack on a bunch of these guys, but we'll try it, right? What was happening there exactly? Did you see that? My guys weren't actually targeting the thing in range, but my hero was? It was kind of strange. What is wave 70 normal? Is this the regrow rainbow wave, I think? That's probably what it is. That's why it seems so slow. We'll upgrade all these guys to armor-piercing darts once we hit wave 80 plus, by the way. Well, technically 79 plus probably, because 79 to 83 is worth like 20k or something like that, I think. Man, I lose so much of my blue for yellow on airburst darts. Is it the camo? I bet it's... Well, no, that doesn't make sense. This thing strips camo. Maybe it doesn't strip... Well, no, even if it... I don't know, man. I'm not worried about it. We're about to get to some really high income waves, but in the short term, not really. Okay, I think we probably want a lead popping power of some sort, it seems. What is blue and pops lead? Easily. And not like blue-gray. Dez does not. Alright, I could go with like a plasma monkey, right? Like right now our DDT popping power is pretty mid, right? Okay, that's all of the submarines upgraded. Maybe we should go for Poseidon. Because camo leads and leads coming up soon are going to be an issue, if you count DDTs. Megalodon also exists. Oh, we can do icicle impale. Okay. And I think we can, well, we can definitely afford that by wave 90. And I think that will handle all of our camo lead, or all of our lead pop and power issues. Hey, does the hex count as damage for her? Yes, yes it does. Neat. The thing I'm glad about with the hex is that it also, you know, does account for the pops inside, unlike Benjamin's Trojan, which makes sense because that stops children from spawning. But like, man, that sucks in Chimps. And Ben's just kind of bad in Chimps, but it's nice seeing like chunks of money get added like that, you know. And Azili's good for Chimps. Maybe I'm just not a big fan of Benjamin. Beat him up. There you go, look at that. Like, yeah, we're doing fine. And yeah, everything actually stayed extremely blue, I think. The only issue I have is their hats are kind of green right now. I don't know how much damage you're doing, but you're doing a little bit. And I appreciate every little bit you do. Super strong. Or normal blade maelstrom, actually. You guys, what do you think of the Icicles upgrade now? They changed it so that it's a luck-based chance, like 1 in 4 chance to proc. Does that make it, do you guys think that's worse, or do you think it's fine? Currently, I'm kind of thinking it's fine. It's equal damage, right? Like, it's equivalent damage. They cut the chance down in a quarter, but also quadrupled the damage. Which is pretty cool. This feels a little lackluster, I will say. Oh, I just realized what's happening. Oh, goodness. My guys don't have ice popping power. You guys, did you know that? That's its own separate thing. So, if we're shooting at a Moab that's frozen, we don't do damage. That's what's happening right now. Man, I didn't think anything of it. Oh. Can I count? I'm probably going to count Mib as blue. It's like, this is maddening. Also gives us more camo protection, which is kind of nice. Yes, Zealy, please just hex them and clear my ways. I mean, thank you for handling the DDTs, I guess, but like, jeez, dude. Very uncalled for, and very unprofessional. Oh no. Turn blue. And while we're at it, why don't we add a jungle drums in? That's significantly better. Okay. I completely, you know, I actually didn't learn that until I until I did the 2 tower Chimps for Chill and this, Icicle Impale. That's the only way I ever found out that even existed. That, like, Moabs having ice property means you need ice popping power. I thought it was just a slow effect. It's not. I'll probably start getting spawn piercing darts now. I don't know if it's really good, but it's pretty cheap. Like, each one of these guys is doing pretty decent damage. Would you guys call this blue-gray? To me, it just looks blue. Maybe I'm crazy for that. I'm gonna just go and hex on these waves. They're so much faster than Moab hex, dude. Look at that. Each one of these guys is getting decent pops, right? Yeah, it seems like it. I'm gonna curse this wave as well. Because wave 98 long anyway, so getting rid of these guys is okay with me. We do have a little bit of money left. Do we want to save? I don't think I should go for Call to Arms, right? Yeah, probably not. I'll go for Super Strong, right? May as well. He's here. Can make use of him. His Pierce becomes... He gets infinite Pierce when he becomes Super Strong. I'm pretty sure it's infinite, at least. Azula, do you hit level 20? No, so you are worthless on this wave. It's okay. I feel pretty good about this. Yeah, the damage is pretty good here. We'll just curse things, and then there you go, look at that. A nice win and a 0-0-0 boomerang from it. Total damage count, 1.793. That's pretty low, right? I think that's in a Zealy diff, right? That's gotta be. But, most of these guys all had like 90k, okay. Well, that's gonna call it for that. Thank you very much for watching. I'm actually quite tired if you couldn't tell. So I'm just gonna call it there. If you like the video, please do leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more. And I appreciate all that you guys do for me, for watching and everything. Leave a comment if you want to help give me advice. I have plenty of advice I'd like to get. I don't know what that means, but you'll figure it out.